active here. I'm here with Sean. Sean, brother, 4-0 once again. Bit of deja vu for me and you.
Oh, it is deja vu. It is deja vu. Look, I seen the lineup and I thought, here we go. This is probably our strongest lineup of the year.
Very strong lineup.
I watched Macarthur come out and mate, it was like the Melbourne Cup. Macarthur were just bang out there to the lead. You know, they just seemed to have the urgency. You know, and I sort of, what are we watching? Then the red card comes, and the game changes.
Red card for you?
Yeah, red card. Macarthur had to. They couldn't press like they were. They couldn't play like they did.
We caught them off guard. First 2 minutes, Barella gets the score.
Yeah, that first 2 minutes. That's mate. You got to take it. A goal's a goal. For me, like there's still 88 minutes to go. You know, so scoring in the first 2 minutes it just means you got to work your ass off not to concede. You know,
pretty much.
They were coming at us, and then the card changed the game. But the thing I noticed, we had a really strong lineup, but when we went to the subs, I thought those fellas would be busting out of their skin, like would absolutely be hit the park and
to get a few more.
They'd be like the bloody Energizer Bunny, you know, stick the old Energizer battery up, let's go. But it seemed we were content to move the ball around, knock the ball. We were happy. We got the pen, you know, and it just seemed we were content. Like, you know, we Macarthur sat back. The first half, mate, I think the first 5 minutes of the second half, Macarthur had more of the ball in what was their attacking half than they actually did in the whole of the first half. So we've got to sort of have a bit of credit there, and heads up to the boys, you know.
It's a good, nice 4 points. We needed these 4 points otherwise, because every other game has fell in our favour at the moment, so it's a plus for us.
But I'll tell you, like the big carrot for me was that it's 3-0 within 50 minutes, right? 7-0 second place. Was 7-0 on the table tonight? Did our players believe we could hit 7-0? Right?
Maybe.
But did we have the drive to go for it?
The players on the field that began, they had the drive.
Yeah.
I know what you mean with the players that came on.
Yep. But mate, you've got second place carrot. You've got a team on the rack, and you've got them on the rack for the second time. They're a bunny. Like, you know, this should be the game we play at Easter. They're our Easter bunny, you know. It seems to be that way, you know. They bought Aspro on at half time, you know, which changed things a little bit for them. You know, Aspro's sort of seemed to lift the guys, you know. But I think, mate, with 7-0, you know, I know it's a high bar, but if you're not trying to hit 5 or 6, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's parts of the game where we were content just to settle with the floor and walk away. Happy to hold them. The subs, you know.
Too much. It's too much 5 subs. I reckon it's too much.
5 subs is too much, but
derails the team. What you were talking about,
it flattens the mood. It flattens the mood. But is Barella? Do you give Barella a rest?
He should get it. He's earned the rest.
Because after, like, Neuenhoff just seems to be that everywhere man that just seems to keep, you know, with the flow. He's going well, but I think Barella, after we made our subs with the fifth sub, I think he picked up a knock or he had a bit of a limp, you know, so sort of a danger, but we got the result. We're out of here.
What we needed.
Next week's the big one.
Next week is a big game. It's a big game for us, big game for our boys. I know our boys are fired up for this one.
Look, I think our boys have to fire up, because I'll tell you why the Central Coast are fired up. Because how many of those boys used to be us?
Quite a few of them.
Right? And I think that's what's driving them. I think that's what's they're going to come down. They're going to put the TV on in the bus coming down here, and they're going to be so pumped. They're probably going to be the toughest team we're going to face this season.
They've proven a tough ask for us, but anyway.
Well, I think it's a big one. Come and knock us off at home.
We'll wrap it up. Thanks for coming on once again, brother. I'll see you next week. We're out.